And back up come the Dogs now. Lindsay, nice little poke check there. Tries to control the puck at the blue line and does. Taken from behind. Now the North Stars settle. Looking up ice again. Nice D-to-D plays here. Ferrari tries to hit Bales, who's too far in front of him. Pataki now for the Dogs. Puts it around behind the net. With Chalker, overskated it just fractionally. The Dogs again. Pataki tries to get out. Hits our referee, Rick West. Rick says, I better get out of here, and he does, which is a clever thing to do. Now Bales with the puck. Looks in front. Chalker again fanned on the puck. Poor guy fanned twice in that shift. Now, back it comes now with the North Stars. Trying to hit Bales again there. Didn't quite work. Pataki feeds it round behind the net. Where Clemmy tries to get it out. Now Ferrari for the North Stars. D-to-D pass. Over to Cole Clark. Cole Clark looks across ice. A nice little pass for Chalker. Didn't quite work. The action's been going end to end here. We haven't had any stops. This is terrific stuff. Dogs trying to get the puck out. Couldn't get it there past Southwood, who did a good job keeping it in there. Now the Dogs. Nice passing out of the zone now. Funes looking over here to Stratton. To Allen, I should say. Ooh, big hit on the boards. Trying to feed it in front now. North Stars come up with Chalker. Chalker tries to make a pass to Sheard, is in front of him. Fanned on the puck now. It's Cole Clark. Looks at net. Shoots. Ooh, it was deflected, but just over the top of the net. Sheard fighting hard. Naden gets it. Back to the point. Shot in there. Picked up there cleverly by Jake Burgess, who saw that all the way.
Oh, wow. How cool was that? That is a lot of skating. Very fast.
I'm tired just sitting here watching it. How would it be for the boys out there doing it?
I'm tired listening to you.
Matt Wattini on the ice taking this face off now. He's against Strat Allen for the Dogs. One back to Lindsay. Shoot! And the deflection goes just wide. The Dogs try and clear it out through McGregor. Big hit on the line there by young Josh Hansen. Now Wattini. Puck comes now through Pataki. Looks, shoots. But Brockman had that and searched for the rebound and found it in the end. Strat Allen has a shot. Doesn't come off. Now the North Stars try and clear it through Powell. Powell gets it up to Stanger. Stanger turns. Looks for Lindsay. He's got to come back for it. Looks up ice. Oh, tries to hit Wattini. Didn't quite come off, but the puck is still in the zone. Slapped in front by Stanger. The Dogs try and get it out. And by do with Jackson not. Jackson fires it in just wide of the net. Pataki now keeps it in for the Dogs. It's in the corner, goes up into the netting, and we'll have a face-off just to the right of the North Stars goaltender, Josh Brockman.
Hey, question for you. Are they new jerseys for the Dogs this year, or is this just for Wilson Cup?
No, just for the Wilson Cup. They're actually waiting for the jerseys to come in, so they're using the Old Dogs jerseys.
Old Dogs jerseys. Nice.
A lot of tradition in the Old Dogs jerseys. Now with 10 seconds to go, fire it back in. North Stars trying to clear it out of the zone. To the point it comes, and fire it just wide. Still digging hard in the corner. Actually, time's up on the clock, but now we've got 7 minutes on the clock. Interesting. We'll just keep calling the hockey. So Cameron Smith's trying to dig in there for the puck for the Dogs, but the North Stars come up with it. Ferrari fires around to Cole Clark. It's in his feet. Looks up ice. Tries to chip it out. Good play there by Bales, and Bales picks it up again. Cleverly feeds it off to the right to Sheffield. Back to Bales. Bales comes in, shoots just wide of the net. And now the Dogs get it out of the zone. Cam Smith can't pick it up for them, but Cole Clark again feeds it to Sheffield. Back to Cole Clark. He tries to feed to Sheffield, but couldn't get through Jackson Knight, who was there. It's actually Alex Stevenson. I apologise, Alec. Now the North Stars. Through the middle. Nice breakout play. Bales puts the wheels on. Takes a bit of a hit. Gets it back to Bales from Sheffield. Comes into the net. Fakes. Looks. Still flaking and shoots in the net.
Nice goal. It's good to see him back. That was awesome.
Great delay there by Brian Bales. He saw Burgess go down. He just waited and waited. Came around and just popped the puck in the net. What a goal scorer.
The puck work was top notch.
That's what a goal scorer does. That was fantastic.
I need to go back to Chalker for a second. What do you think of his hockey flow? There's a lot of hair there.
If it makes him a better player, it's fantastic.
Maybe he goes faster.
It just has to be. It makes him a better player. I'm very happy. Now Hansen up through to Sheard. Sheard dumps it in for the North Stars, and back come the Dogs with McGregor. Chalkers was on him, but the Dogs get it out now. Stradallen feeds it up through the middle, trying to get it to Cam Smith. Puck goes back. Jackson Knight, actually, it was. Puck goes back into the zone now for North Stars. Lindsay clears it around. Try and get it out of the zone. But Pataki was there on the line, and he holds it and keeps it in. Lindsay now battling in the corner with Brian Funes. Funes has been moved up to forward. So we try and get the puck out of the zone, and it does. The Dogs now have to go back and regroup. Try and fire it back in. Lucky they didn't call offside on that. In comes Hansen now. He throws it in the corner. Sheard working hard against McGregor. This will be a good battle. And Sheard does a great job to get there in front. Chalker comes in to help. Chalker gets the puck in front of the net, but there's no one there. Naden was sitting high. Unfortunately, Jason didn't see him. So now the North Stars is trying to get it back into the zone. Hayden Sheard again battling with Pataki and gets the puck in. Now Stradallen has a look. Picks up Smith. Put it back through the middle. But there was no one there for the Dogs. Back goes Hansen. Nice little spin around. Tries to chip it up the boards, but Pataki was there. Tries to get a shot in, but he couldn't go to the net. It was blocked. Down the corner now, the Dogs. Putting a lot of pressure on the North Stars here. But cleverly, Hamish Powell was there. Makes a great pass over here, but not quite picked up by Matt Watini. It's a great play. And now it's picked up now by Hamish Powell again. Still showing energy out there on the ice. But the Dogs come back with Clemmy. Clemmy working hard against Stuart Cole-Clark, but Cole-Clark makes a lovely move and beats Clemmy. Up the ice it comes again now. Jared Smith. Nice little D-to-D pass over to Jared Smith. Okay, and number 4 is Ilman Lee. Good stuff. Well done, Ilman. Pardon me. In the corner now, Alex Stevenson gets it in front, but Funes couldn't control it. A shot wide by Smith. Held in by Ilman Lee. He throws it down in the corner. The Dogs are doing a great job here. The North Stars trying to put pressure on them, but the Dogs are keeping it in. Into the corner. Tries to feed it in front. And now the North Stars come out with it with Fatini. Gets it up to Powell. Powell takes a big hit from Jared Smith.
Sandwiched.
And hops off. That was probably a good option, actually. Jared Smith can hit hard. So the North Stars now, deep in their own zone, fire it around, trying to get it out. It's still held in, though. A shot by Funes. Right on Brockman. The rebound. But Brockman was too quick for that.
Nice save. So maybe you could tell us a little bit of history about the Dogs' jerseys then.
Are you saying I'm old? Is that what you're saying? No, that's what you're saying.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, a lot of the guys that sort of helped start the club up back in the day play in the Masters tournaments all around Australia. And they use these jerseys for the 35s and 45s Masters tournaments that they play in. So obviously because the Dogs couldn't get the jerseys in time, or as obviously the AIHL season hasn't even started yet, other than this
They asked the old Dogs to lend them theirs.
Correct. And the old Dogs said, sure, we'll help out the young people. Oh, in front it comes. Burgess keeping it out. North Stars putting pressure on. Bales, so dangerous every time he touches the puck, which he has it now. Nice little saucer pass over to Lindsay. Just bounced over his stick. Lindsay in front. Shot by Southwood, but Burgess was too clever for that.
So, yeah, I think we're doing really well out there tonight. And I put my money on, I'm not sure who actually, but I have heard that the Bears are playing really well.
Yeah, the Bears probably are. Back to Lindsay. Shoots, deflection. Oh, and Burgess again got his leg down on that. A great save. So next time the Bears are playing here, I'll make sure you're here to tell us how good they are.
It's what they say.
Again, Bales. A shot over the net by Southwood. A great face-off win by Bales. And Southwood put it over the top. Trying to hold it in. Hansen does. Puts it down deep into the corner where Southwood's going to battle with McGregor. Southwood couldn't quite feel it out in front. Now, Knott picks it up for the... Comes in, goes top shelf and doesn't quite put it in the net. But poor old Jared Smith was standing still like a pylon then.
How do I come back from that?
Just to the left now, Jake Burgess, a face-off. Alex Stevenson against Hayden Sheard. Another great face-off battle. And we've thrown Alec out. So now Scott Clemmy will walk in for the Ice Dogs. tries to win the face-off. Sheard still on their feet, but Clemmy gets that one. Tries to feed it behind the net. Round it comes to McGregor. McGregor quite loses it. Takes a big hit from Jason Chalker. Fired back in by Sheard. And Naden tried to put some stick on that and couldn't quite. Now it's fed out of the zone. Back hard goes young Stewie Cole-Clark. The Old Dogs just, unfortunately, run out of time as they're starting to look good on that raid. So a great period of hockey there, Deb. I thought it was very, very, very exciting. I think that both teams are even at this stage in the season. And it seems to me, of course, that there's going to be a lot of mistakes.
Oh, absolutely. I think first run out, the North Stars are looking like a team, which is always a good start. But the Dogs themselves are looking good as well.
Yeah, the North Stars have had a lot of practice minutes together. It's terrific. I mean, if they can be looking as good as this, how will it be a couple more months' time when they're really starting to get their act together, plus also have their imports here as well, too. So it really is baiting for a fantastic season for the North Stars.
Oh, we can only get better from here. Onwards and upwards, I say.
Absolutely. All right, that's the end of the first period. 1-0 to the Newcastle North Stars, and we'll join you again in 15 short minutes.
Roger out.
Lindsay has it on his backhand and gets it out and all the way down the ice. And the North Stars will make a quick change. There's three of them changing. Matt Lindsay looking out there all by himself going, hello, help. But the troops do come. Now the puck's deep in the North Star zone. Lindsay slaps it around. But the Dogs were there to hold it. Oh, he seems to be getting up.
Oh, hang
here
on.
we go.
Here we
Here we
go.
go. Poor old Jared Smith. He's quite famous for this. He's getting a fight going. Looks like it was with Pat Naden.
And the refs are letting it go for a change.
The boys were actually just got too much class. So, into the dressing room we'll go. There's a little bit of talk about what's going on with the penalties and so on, and I'm quite sure the referee will let the players know once we go. So we'll be back in 15 minutes' time. North Stars 3, Ice Dogs 0. Welcome back to the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. We're about to start the third period here. 3-0 for the Newcastle North Stars over the Sydney Dogs. Deborah Thompson, Stephen Lindsay coming to you today.
Welcome.
And I hope you're enjoying the show. The North Stars on the power play here with the Dogs after that fight to end the second period with Dave Ferrari and Jared Smith. Now the North Stars into the zone. Hayden Sheard trying to set up. Puts it back to the point for Lynn Stars. And a good face-off win. Naden now feeds it down here to Sheard. Sheard tries to get it to Naden, but unfortunately didn't quite work. Clemmy now shoots it all the way down the ice where Brockman holds it for Hansen. Hansen turns, looking for an outlet. Fires it across ice behind Lindsay. He has to go back and pick it up. Trying to set the play now to Hansen. Hansen tries to feed it through again and doesn't quite work. Comes wide. We've got a penalty call. It looks like McGregor is going to take 2 minutes for cross-checking. The North Stars on the power play again.
Dogs are finally looking a little bit aggressive now.
Well, I think what happened was the puck came to Burgess. The North Stars obviously pressed the net, and McGregor, obviously trying to protect his goaltender, got a little bit aggressive.
You could be right.
Well, the North Stars have had to throw Chalker back to defence because Ferrari has been thrown out of the game for the fighting. Now Bales comes in. Look, slap shot. Burgess too good.
Wow, we're just belting them in.
Unfortunately, I learned a long time ago that you cannot shoot through the goalie's stomach.
You can try, though.
Well, a lot of players do. It's amazing. It's one of the things they try the most.
Be messy, that's for sure.
Place off now. To the left of Burgess. Allen against Southwood. Southwood picked it up. He works hard behind the net to Pataki now. Clears it down the ice and does a great job. But Brockman comes out of the net, looking to feed it up, and does. Gets it to Cole Clark. Cole Clark trying to set. The North Stars all swing. They're on the power play at the moment with McGregor in the box. Up to Bales. He's the right man to give it to. He comes into the zone. Tries to feed it around where Chalker will pick up. Bangs it and scores!
Oh my goodness!
Away and couldn't. Southwood feeds it right in front. A shot over the net by Sheffield. And we've got a stoppage in play.
Hit the net. Wow, very, very fast first 5 minutes.
Well, this power play unit has been looking pretty good for the North Stars. They did a great job there. Didn't score, but certainly looked really, really good. So it bodes well for the rest of the season. Now the Dogs clearing out of the zone. Picked up by McGregor. McGregor feeds it down the ice, but Lindsay picks it up. Looking for his defensive partner, but throws it up here to Southwood. Southwood skates to the middle. Puts it over on the side now to Bales. Bales unfortunately skates offside with Sheffield.
There's a bit of back chat, shaking their heads.
Time now that everyone has settled down. 14:36 still to go in this period. But the North Stars way back in their own zone. Some great forechecking there by Brian Fumes. One of the better players for the Dogs, there's no doubt about that. Again fired back into the North Star zone where Lindsay taps it to no one. Fighting in the corner now. Picked up very well there by Nick's, just missed by Watini as he was looking for the puck. The pass tried to be made by Naden, who unfortunately just did not find Watini on that pass. So the puck's now down in the North Star zone. Hayden Sheard, he'll need to win this. We'll see how he goes after that big hit he took at the end of the period. Wins it comfortably. Great job. Now comes behind the North Stars at net. Lindsay feeds up to Watini. Watini tries to hit Sheard. And again, Hayden Sheard is going to be a goal scorer in this league. There's no doubt about that. Even when all the imports are around, he just has that ability to be able to put the puck in the net. It's going to be exciting watching him all season.
I think the whole team's going to be exciting to watch. And even though the Stars are up, I think the Dogs are playing quite well.
Second goal now for Hayden Sheard, and it looks so comfortable scoring. Looks like we have a timeout called at the moment, so the Dogs can just reset where they are. Their coach this year is Anders Jespersen, only a young guy, mid-20s, but certainly a lot of experience overseas in Scandinavian countries, and he'll be trying to get the best out of his team here, just to try and get the little things right. At 5-0, that this game may be a little bit lost for them, but Their whole idea, of course, is to build for the future in this league, and they've lost all their games so far in the Wilson Cup. Not by much against the Bears. It was a 3-2 game and a 5-3 game. But tonight, unfortunately, just things haven't worked quite well for them because the North Stars obviously haven't allowed that to happen, being the class team that they are.
They seem to be doing quite well under their new coach. Andrew Petrie, or Fridge, seems to have got them together quite well.
Yeah, he's definitely a good coach, Andrew. I mean, he took the Dogs to the finals, so I mean, he obviously knows what he's doing. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes in a whole 28-game season. I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job with the North Stars this year. Face-off win to the North Stars, but McGregor picks it up and tries down to the zone. Throws off Naden. Now picked up now in front of the net. It comes again. Now a lot more. The slots look a lot more settled now. The Dogs shot there by Pataki over the net. McGregor for the Dogs keeps it in, slaps it down in the corner. Whereas tried to be picked up there by Alex Stevenson. Pataki keeps it in again. Stevenson tries to take a swing at it. Comes in front of the net now. Strat Allen fires it towards the net, and Brockton puts it to the corner. Jack Knott tries to get it in front as well too, but it's picked off there by Hayden Sheard for the North Stars. Bumps it up the corner, and now away goes Jason Chalker, streaming down this right wing. Tries to put it in front. McGregor's got it. He tries to feed out, but Stratton could not trying to keep out those rebounds.
That was a nice little goal by the Dogs, actually. It was well done.
There were just too many shots on poor old Joss there trying to protect the puck. And unfortunately, no one was manning up in front of him, so Stratton Allen was able to get the shot away and score one for the Dogs. So we now have a 5-1 scoreline. Scott Clemmy. Got that, Scott Clemmy.
Thank you.
No problem. Funes now for the Dogs. Feeds it up to Alex Stevenson, who fires it in. Josh Brockman stops it behind the net, picked up by Lindsay. Trying to get it up the boards, hits the ref. So back at the end it goes. Now on his backhand, getting it around. Routini has it. Tries to fire it through the middle. Unfortunately, Naden wasn't able to pick that up. Funes throws it in again. Sort of jump in the step here now of the Ice Dogs. They're getting on top of the North Stars a bit here. A lot of good forechecking pressure. And now Naden tries to get it up. And it's Bales. Bales couldn't get it up the ice any further. Back into the zone it goes. And Bales and Clemmy having a couple of words to each other. The referee's arms in the air. So certainly someone's going to go to the penalty box. And my bet is it's going to be, unfortunately for the North Stars, Brian Bales.
Oh, that's a shame. You know, in that last set, I think Rick West copped a bit of a puck to the midsection. Looked like it hurt a bit.
So it gives now the North Stars an opportunity to practice their penalty kill again. And the ice.
If their wits about them, they'll be fine.
Naden now. Strat Allen. Again, more time being wasted here, which is not helping the Ice Dogs at all. Good face-off win there for the Dogs. Pataki now over here to McGregor. McGregor moves over to North Stars zone play and didn't quite see the puck coming. Now it's picked up by Hamish Powell. Powell with speed coming in the zone. Looks at the net. Unfortunately doesn't get a shot away. Pataki, too much pressure. Tries to shoot again, but Burgess was too good. Now it's Stanger. Stanger back into the corner now. Bales is working hard to try and grab the puck. Feeds it back again. Stanger tried to dig the puck in and didn't quite get it through to Burgess. And two old mates, Tim Stanger and Brian Funes, have a few words.
Oh, you know, you need to have a chat on the ice. How you going? What have you been doing?
They've been mates for a long time, those two. Face off just to the left of Burgess. Alex Stevenson against Bales. Puck's won by the North Stars. It's behind the net. Powell charging in with pressure. But the Dogs have it now. Stanger tries to keep the pressure on. It doesn't come out of the zone yet. And punt back in again by Stanger. Lee now for the Dogs. Looks up ice, fires it, takes a big hit from Powell, fires it at the net, and Burgess says, thank you very much. We'll have a face-off.
That's a great save. Hand out, catch the puck. Thank you very much.
I'm very much more impressed with Hamish Powell's shooting so far in this game. Hamish has normally put a lot of pucks over the net. He's actually putting it on net tonight, which is going to help him score goals. There's no doubt about that. A good face-off win by Sheard. Back to Chalker at the point, lets a shot go. Chalker comes out to Cameron Smith. Smith tried to feed it up but couldn't. Southwood now comes over the blue line, tries to beat a few players but can't. Strat Allen now gets past Sheffield, shoots over the net. Tries to find the puck again. North Stars need to pressure. Chalker back to the point, comes to another shot blocked there in front of the net by Hayden Sheard. Good battle there on the corner. And Cam Smith for the Dogs comes back hard looking for the puck. Pressure on from Wittini. Keep the puck in now. But Strat Allen does a great job. Chalker puts a hip into him. Now Pataki shoots. And just great save by Brockman. He let the rebound come out, but good enough to clear it up. North Stars through Sheffield. Sheffield over to Southwood. Southwood shoots. And Burgess again picks it up comfortably and we'll have another face-off.
Bit of push and shove. More push and shove. I think the Dogs are getting a little frustrated, but they shouldn't be frustrated. They're actually playing
in the Dog zone, just to the right of Jake Burgess. Bales feeds it back to Lindsay at the point. Ooh, fan twice on it. And it was beaten there. Great job, fantastic job actually by Kane Spence. Haven't seen much of him tonight, and that's probably why he had the speed then. He's been resting on the bench. Now the North Stars with Bales screaming through the middle. He wants to beat the D. Gets through one, can't get his through, gets it in front, and Wittini couldn't get a stick on it. Unlucky with Strat Allen for the Dogs, was too clever and held it away from him. Now Alex Stevenson coming down the ice on Hansen, goes right around him, tries to feed it in front. Couldn't get the shot through. Alex Stevenson, another shot. Strat Allen for the Dogs, trying to get in front. Does shot! Oh, just wide by Stevenson again. Now the Dogs still under pressure, still putting pressure on the North Stars. McGregor now down, working hard in the corner. Hansen on him. Now Bales gets the puck, shoots it up the ice.
I don't know if anybody can hear through the commentary, but we have some very passionate fans out there tonight.
Yeah, North Stars fans have always been passionate. It's fantastic to have them here. Just want to see them make a bit more noise this year, maybe.
I'm sure we can work on that.
Definitely. When you go down to Canberra, holy dooly, that place is loud. And I applaud them for what they have done all last year, getting a team back in the competition and being as competitive as they were. So the North Stars try their power play unit again now. We have on the ice Stanger, Sheard, working with Southwood. With Powell, I should say. Chalker and Lindsay. Sheard can't quite get control. Funes tries to fire the puck around, but weakly. Lindsay steps in. Very passive forecheck back. PK here by the Dogs. Now Sheard walks it up the wall, feeds it back down to Powell. Powell trying to get it in front, back to Lindsay at the point. Lindsay shoots! Deflection over the net. Now Funes tries to get to it. He can't clear out again. It's pumped around behind the net to Sheard. Sheard's trying to work hard on it and can't quite get the puck, but it's cleared all the way down the ice by Lee, who's had a great game tonight for the Dogs. He'll be very proud of what he's done.
Oh, definitely had a great game tonight.
Now behind the net it is with Lindsay. Looking up ice, makes a good pass to Chalker. Chalker tries to go cross ice, but it's intercepted there by Powell. Powell coming in, trying to find someone in front of the net. There's no one there. Puts it in front. Oh, Stanger couldn't get his stick on it. Chalker comes in, but the Dogs have it now and manage to fire it 60 metres down the ice, where the North Stars left to go back and set up again.
I'll tell you what, the North Stars a few minutes ago were looking very...
And that, we will say, is over. The game is done.
It was a great game.
The North Stars deserved every bit of that, Debbie. It was a great 5-1 result. They dominated most of the game. It's only probably that last 5 minutes of this third period where they may not have had necessarily the domination that they expected. but they did play well tonight.
Absolutely, they played really, really well. I'm sure the fans that came out tonight will be very happy with that, and they will be expecting that next time they see them.
Yeah, and I hope the North Stars can continue to keep improving as we go through the season. But it's great to have the first win on the board in the Wilson Cup, and I want to thank you, Deb, for all your efforts and everything tonight. It was a real pleasure working with you. So the North Stars once again 5-1, and it's goodbye from us at the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium.
See you next time.